and welcome to Base Camp. I'm Pastor Pat. It's Labor Day weekend. Summer is drawing to a close. Here in Bozeman, school started back up this last week. Yep, it looks like vacation is over. Why, even in Patropolis, people are returning from their summer trips away. Yes, it is I, evil villain man, and I am back from my summer vacation. Now, Wait, where is everybody? No sign of Patman anywhere. Not even that annoying little blue boy of blessing.
Evil villain man! Have you been waiting long?
Have I been waiting? Have I been waiting? What do you mean, Patman? Have I been waiting? Haven't you been waiting for me? I mean, I have been.
Oh, sorry. Hold that thought. I'll be back in a moment.
Wait! I'm right here. Where could he possibly be going?
Sorry about that, but you know the life of a superhero. When duty calls, you answer.
What do you mean when duty calls? What duty could you possibly have? I, evil villain man, the world's greatest supervillain.
My apologies, evil villain man, but I'm afraid I have something to tend to.
Something to tend to? Patman should be tending to me, for I intend to.
Never fear, Patman is here. Now, evil villain man, what were you saying? I believe it had something to do with you being the world's greatest supervillain.
Yes, I, evil villain man, the world's greatest supervillain, plan to... Oh, good grief!
You'll have to excuse me a minute.
You know, I may be the supervillain here, but even I consider these constant interruptions to be rude.
I beg your pardon, evil villain man. Please, continue.
Yes, I, evil little man, have returned from my vacation and plan to take over the entire world.
Uno momento.
That's it. It's time to deploy my latest contraption. The superhero alarm disableinator.
Huh. That's curious. I was just out rescuing a kitty from a tree when my Pat Help Needed notification device stopped working. Maybe it needs a new battery.
No, it was I, evil villain man. I am the one who disabled your annoying alarm, and that is but a taste of the horrors I plan to unleash on Patropolis now that I have returned from my vacation.
Were you on vacation? Huh. Where did you go?
Was I on vacation? Of course I was on vacation, you dim-witted do-gooder. Didn't you notice that there was no one needing saving? No problems to prevent? No mayhem to manage?
Actually, no. How long were you gone?
How long was I? I've been gone half the summer. And you didn't notice? I mean, weren't you bored with no dastardly deeds to undo?
Oh, I've had plenty to do. Didn't you notice my alarm constantly going off?
Oh, yes, of course I noticed. Unlike some people, I pay attention to when people leave. We'll be having a talk about manners a little bit later. But how could you have so much to do without me here to battle with?
Oh, I will admit, there was a moment right about mid-July when things did seem to be a bit slow.
That's when I left for my vacation.
That would explain it. At first, I thought there was simply no one that needed help. No kindness needed to be shown. No righteous acts that needed doing. But then I realized something.
What?
There are always opportunities to do good. Sometimes you just have to look for them. There are always people in need.
There are always people in need. Well, how needy can they be without me here to disrupt their lives?
Oh, it might not always be a big thing, but there are always lots of things that people struggle with. And if we just ask God to open our eyes and begin to look around, we'll be able to see it and do something about
It's
it.
bad enough that you go around disrupting my disasters. Those things take a lot of planning, you know. But now you're even looking for little opportunities to do good?
It's like Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 and 16 say, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil."
Well, of course they're evil. I'm here, aren't I? But there are opportunities even when I'm gone?
There sure are. And God wants me to spread His love every chance that I get, even if it's only in the small things, and even if I have to look for the opportunity.
Yuck! And I thought you disgusted me when you simply stopped my giant evil schemes. But this is making me sick. Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Would you like me to get you something to help settle your stomach?
Well, actually, that would be very kind of you. I'd really appreciate... Wait! Are you looking for a small opportunity to show God's love to me now?
Maybe.
Ugh.
Wait! Where are you going?
I think I need another vacation. Ugh. Evil Villain Man might not like it, but Patman's got a point. We do need to be looking for opportunities to spread God's love and light, even when they aren't obvious. In 2 Samuel chapter 9, David begins to look for an opportunity to show kindness to the former King Saul's family. Now, you might remember that King Saul did not like David and tried to kill him, but Saul's son Jonathan was best friends with David. David had made a promise to Jonathan that he would always watch out for his family. The years had passed and David was firmly installed as king, but he hadn't forgotten his promise to Jonathan and began to look for an opportunity to fulfill it. In chapter 9 verse 3 we read, "The king asked, 'Is there no one still alive from the house of Saul to whom I can show God's kindness?'" David discovered that there was a son of Jonathan named Mephibosheth who was still alive. He had both of his feet broken when he was little and was unable to walk. David had him brought into his palace, gave him a place to live, land and servants to farm it, and even had him come and eat all of his meals at David's table. Now, David didn't need to do all this. He was busy. He was a king. Mephibosheth wasn't easy to find. David actually had to search for him to even discover that he existed. But David was determined to show God's kindness, so he searched for the opportunity. Sometimes it's really easy to see a need that God wants us to fill. There are some pretty big things out there, but other times, it might not be so obvious. But that doesn't mean that God doesn't still have something that He wants us to do, someone that He wants us to share His love with. We just might have to look a little harder to find the opportunity. That's exactly what God wants us to do. Remember, Jesus came looking for us. Every day, ask God what He might want you to do, to open your eyes and show you the needs around you. How would God like to have you show His love to the people around you? And then go out and do it. Let's make the most of every opportunity. I'm Pastor Pat with
Base Camp, a ministry of Summit Church in beautiful Bozeman, Montana. We have services every Sunday and would love to see you at them. We meet at 10 o'clock. And you can also keep finding us online. Our website is summitchurchmt.com and our Facebook and YouTube pages are Summit Church MT. Our children's ministry Facebook page is Base Camp Kids Min. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Now, let's go find ways to show God's love. Bye!
Patman keeps trying to show me kindness. Maybe if I hide back here with the garbage, I can get him to leave me alone.
Sorry, pal. This spot's already taken.